Hello and welcome to It's More or Less. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. The fact that you're watching this video means that you're a business interested in what we do. Well, what we do is get you more contacts in business, which everyone wants. But the way it works is, on a customer point of view, is that our website's free, it's quick, it's easy, and it'll get them in contact with businesses like yourself that sell the product that they want. So whatever they type into the search bar, for instance, tiles, cars, hairdressing, weddings, whatever they type in there and hit search, a customer quotation page opens up. Now, inside the customer quotation page, they enter in their name, their email address, the area that they're in, county, area, commercial or residential. Doesn't always apply, but they can upload a plan or a picture or whatever they want to upload will be sent an email to you. But the main way the website works is here. Once the customer enters in a brief description of what they want, priced or information on, once again, on the description, not always can be priced because not enough information, but if the information is specific enough, we would advise that you price them back because maybe that's just exactly what they're looking. But 9 times out of 10, it's probably too vague to give a direct price to the customer. But once they enter in that information and it's sent, the website filters out the keywords that you have filled in on the form or will fill in the form. The website filters that out and you will receive an email with that right away. Now, once the customer hits send, this page opens up here saying thank you for using the website. And there's one more thing. There's the packages that we offer on the website. There's different packages, but the main package is you receive the emails and you get your logo displayed in your keywords and randomly throughout the website. So somebody, like, you could sell tires, somebody could type in hairdressing, you could come up, or you mightn't, but if somebody types in tires and you sell tires, your logo is going to come up. But for instance, in that there you get a one-page website. So once a customer clicks onto your product, onto your logo, there's a page opens up. Now, that was Hope Furniture, for instance. It shows it's a dedicated one-page website to your company and no one else. Now, you type in, you clicked on Hope Furniture, their page opens up, their contact information, the area that they're in, their phone number, their email address, and a small description. Nothing too fancy, but it just gets enough information to the customer that they can see what it is, see what you do, and gets it across. Now, you are after the customer's after sending an email. This is the email that you will receive as a business. So it'll say, hello, a customer from the website has submitted a reference with the following information. So it has their name, the area that they're in, commercial or residential, and the job and item description. So that is it. It's simple as it is, and that's how effective as it is. You are going to get emails from customers interested in your business. So if you got an email, 99% of the time, it is something that you sell, and it's something the customer is interested in, so it's up to you to reply to it. Now, there might be like a 1%, as I say, crossover, but don't worry about that email. But the main way it works is this. Now, people say to us, how do you get your business out there? I understand the concept. I see the concept's a good concept, blah, blah, blah. Quick and easy for customers, good for me. I get direct emails. But how is people going to find your website? Now, we do a small bit of advertising in newspapers and on radio. But the main way we do it is Google and word of mouth. Now, on the word of mouth things, we go to contractors and say to them, if you haven't all your work parceled out for a house you're building or whatever you're doing, why don't you use It's More or Less? We also go to people that we know are building houses in all areas and say to them, if you haven't no work yet priced, why don't you use a website? It'll get you the best price, or it'll get you in contact with people that can get you the best price, and that's it. That's enough for them to use it because it's free and cheap for them and quick. And there's businesses we know out there that if they are buying anything, they have to get a price, 3 prices before they're allowed to buy. Doesn't matter what it is. That's what we try and do. We try and get in contact with all businesses so they will use this themselves. So even yourself, interested in the product or not, you should use It's More or Less. You're going to get a good price or a good deal. But anyway, once again, on the fact of the Google, for instance there, you type in best price kitchen Northern Ireland. We're number 1. You see it there, there's no lying. 2.2 million people are trying to get up to number 1 on Google. We're already there. So customers, I know for myself and for most people we talk to, they use Google. Yellow Pages are getting outdated now. No, I'm not here to yuck the Yellow Pages. It's been around a long time, but internet's the way it's heading. Everyone knows it, and everyone uses Google. So for instance, this is just kitchens now. I'll go through a week of kitchen ones. So there's Best Price Kitchen, we're number one. Cheapest fitted kitchen, NA, whatever, we're number one. But the fact that somebody typed in Best Price Bespoke Kitchen NA, we're the cheapest fitted kitchen, we're number one and number two. So there you are. Once again, 1.8 million people. We've got the first two websites. So the chances somebody's going to click in, if they're interested in that product, is obviously very high. Now, there's companies paying to get up here, spending big money to try and get to where we are. But the fact that we are getting companies from all ranges of business signed up to the website means we can spread the cost out and it doesn't burden down on anybody too hard. So there's fitted kitchens. Now, we're second on that one. But once again, you know, if you find through the find that we're hitting in a couple of places, like we're crossing over, like, you know, somebody, like if, for instance, there's somebody, we typed in fitted kitchens NA, you know, we didn't type in cheapest, or we didn't type in best price or best deal, the terms that we try and push. Somebody just typed in fitted kitchens NA, we're number two. For cheapest, you know, it comes out that way, that once somebody types in anything really to do in a mainstream product or a business that somebody does in Northern Ireland, with NA and Ireland or Northern Ireland at the end of it, or Ireland, for instance, and UK, we're pushing up as well. In the next couple of months, we'll be there for UK. Same story as Northern Ireland. Once somebody types that into Google and hits search, we're there. First, top three are on the first page, usually. Once there's plumber, number two. Joiner, number three. And once again, if you go down, if you type in bespoke joinery, I think we're number one, probably. Best price flooring, top half of the page. They're paid ads there. Marble, we're same, top half, halfway down. There's ceramic tiles, we're on the first page now. As I say, that in the next couple of weeks, the longer that lies, the longer it'll be up, and it'll be number one well before Christmas on most items that we have picked. For instance, here's tyres. Best deal snow tyres. We are 6th and 7th on Google. Now, we've 20% of the first page on something that somebody's typing in. Once again, these companies here are paying what we charge a month, they're paying that weekly to get up there. And for instance, if you click on that a couple of times, if you refresh the page, like if you refresh the page, for instance, there's companies that aren't there that were there before. The fact that we're always there, no matter how many times you refresh the page, and as time goes on, we're going to get higher. Cheap snow tyres NA, number one. The fact that we are number one for so many different things and such a range of products, the fact that customers are going to use the website regardless, on the Google alone, not taking in the fact that we're contacting people and it's a no-brainer for them to use because it's cheap, free and easy. And for a business like yourself, there's nothing hassle. We don't make you charge for each contact. You know, it's a small 6-month project. You know, there's no big down payment, nothing like that. You get onto the website, you're going to get contacts from it because we are pushing up so many keywords to number one. It'll be such a thing that it'll have to be for Northern Ireland and Ireland people will be using it. But the fact that you're watching the video means you're interested. And, you know, this is the way it's heading. Everyone knows that Google is the way it works. Everyone knows the website. They get the concept of it's more or less how easy it is to work, how simple it will be to work for everyone else. And that's the way we work it. But if you've any questions, or if you want to know about your product getting to the top of Google or getting yourself up to Google, whatever you have about the internet, send us an email, info@itsmoreless.com. Put it for my attention, James Bradley. Whatever you send to our business, we'll work it out for you. We're here to get companies in Northern Ireland, UK, getting working again, getting the whole thing going. So thanks for listening, and thanks for watching Smoreless.